What if you realized your worth is not tied to anything external but lies within you? Welcome to the Healthy Mind, where we are going to delve into the depths of self-esteem and self-worth. These two concepts, though often used interchangeably, are distinct. Self-esteem is the value we place on ourselves based on our perception of our own worth. It's like a psychological mirror reflecting how we view ourselves. On the other hand, self-worth is the inherent value that we all possess, irrespective of our achievements or failures. It's the fundamental belief that we are deserving of love, respect, and success. Now, imagine a scale. On one end, there's low self-esteem, and on the other, high self-esteem. With low self-esteem, we often find ourselves in a state of constant self-doubt, perpetually questioning our abilities and feeling unworthy. This can lead to a negative cycle of underachievement, unfulfillment, and in extreme cases, even depression. On the flip side, with high self-esteem, we are in a state of self-acceptance. We acknowledge our strengths, embrace our weaknesses, and believe in our capabilities. This often results in a positive cycle of achievement, satisfaction, and happiness. We're more resilient, we bounce back from failures quicker, and we're less likely to be swayed by others' opinions. But why is understanding self-worth so important? Because it's the bedrock of our self-esteem. It's the foundation on which we build our self-image and self-confidence. When we understand our inherent worth, we start to value ourselves more. We start to realize that our worth isn't tied to our job titles, our bank account balances, or our social media followers. It isn't dependent on our attractiveness, our intelligence, or our achievements. It's intrinsic. It's within us. And when we truly grasp this, we liberate ourselves from the chains of external validation. We free ourselves from the shackles of societal expectations and pressures. We start to live for ourselves, not for others. We start to love ourselves, not despite our flaws, but because of them. Realize that your worth is intrinsic and not tied to anything or anyone outside of yourself. Often we mistake self-esteem for arrogance or narcissism. But is that really the case? Well, let's dive in and clear up some common misconceptions about self-esteem. First off, self-esteem is about having a healthy appreciation for oneself, not an inflated sense of self-worth that disregards others. It's about recognizing your own abilities and accomplishments, and understanding that you are a valuable person, deserving of respect. Now let's talk about the difference between healthy self-esteem and narcissism. Narcissism is characterized by an excessive or erotic interest in oneself and one's physical appearance. It's about putting yourself on a pedestal and looking down on others. On the other hand, self-esteem is about acknowledging your worth without devaluing others. It's about viewing yourself positively, but not at the expense of others. It's important to understand that self-esteem is not about being the best, it's about being the best you can be. It's not about comparing yourself to others, but rather, comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. It's about striving for progress, not perfection. Now let's touch on the importance of balance in self-esteem. Just like too much of anything can be harmful, an inflated sense of self-esteem can lead to arrogant behavior and an inability to accept criticism. On the flip side, too little self-esteem can result in self-doubt and a lack of confidence. The key is to find a balance, where you value yourself but remain humble, and where you can accept both compliments and constructive criticism with grace. It's also worth noting that self-esteem is not fixed. It can fluctuate based on your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Therefore, it's crucial to continually nurture your self-esteem, just like you would any other aspect of your health. In conclusion, self-esteem is not about thinking you're better than others. It's about recognizing your own worth. It's about having a healthy respect for yourself and understanding that you are a valuable individual, deserving of love, respect, and kindness. Remember, your self-esteem is a reflection of how you see and value yourself, not a measure of how others see or value you. So how can you cultivate and enhance your self-esteem? It's a question we should all be asking ourselves. And the good news is, there are practical ways to build and bolster your self-esteem. Firstly, let's talk about the power of positive self-talk. This is a technique where you consciously feed your mind with positive affirmations and thoughts. It's like being your own cheerleader. When you make a mistake, instead of berating yourself with negative thoughts, you can tell yourself, "It's okay, everyone makes mistakes. I'll learn from this and do better next time." Over time, this positive self-talk can significantly boost your self-esteem. Next, consider setting realistic goals for yourself. These goals should challenge you, but they should also be achievable. When you set a goal and achieve it, you prove to yourself that you are capable, and this goes a long way in enhancing your self-esteem. Remember, it's okay to start small. Small victories can lead to big confidence boosts. Thirdly, it's crucial to learn to accept oneself. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. But remember, you are a unique individual with your own strengths and weaknesses, just like everyone else. Embrace your uniqueness and your individuality. Accepting yourself as you are, flaws and all, is a fundamental step in enhancing your self-esteem. Now let's talk about self-compassion. This is about being kind to yourself, especially when you're going through tough times or dealing with failures. It's about understanding that it's okay to not be okay sometimes. Instead of beating yourself up over your shortcomings, practice self-compassion. Give yourself the same kindness and understanding you'd give to a friend. Additionally, self-care plays a significant role in enhancing self-esteem. This means taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health. It could be as simple as getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, or taking time out to relax and do things you enjoy. When you take care of yourself, you're sending a powerful message to your brain that you're worth it, and this can greatly enhance your self-esteem. Finally, consider the people you surround yourself with. Positive influences can lift you up, encourage you, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Conversely, negative influences can pull you down and damage your self-esteem, so choose your company wisely. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, support you, and inspire you to grow. Remember, building self-esteem is a journey, not a destination. It's about making small, consistent improvements over time. It's about learning to love and accept yourself as you are, while also striving to become the best version of yourself. So start today, start now. Your journey to enhance self-esteem awaits. What obstacles might you face in your journey to enhance self-esteem? Let's explore some of the common hurdles that could be stunting your self-worth growth and discuss how to vault over them. The first hurdle is negative self-talk. It's that little voice inside your head that insists you're not good enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough. It's the voice that tells you that you can't reach your goals because you don't deserve to. But here's the twist. That voice is not an accurate reflection of who you are. It's a distorted echo of your fears and insecurities. So, how do you silence it? Start by challenging those negative thoughts. Ask yourself, is this really true? Is there evidence to support this? Would I say this to a friend? By questioning your self-talk, you can begin to dismantle its power over you. Next, we have the hurdle of unrealistic expectations. These are the incredibly high standards you set for yourself that are nearly impossible to meet. Remember, nobody's perfect. It's okay to strive for excellence, but it's also important to celebrate small victories and progress. Instead of focusing on the end goal, try to enjoy the journey. Embrace the learning process and acknowledge that mistakes are a part of growth. Finally, we have harmful relationships. These are connections that drain your energy, belittle your aspirations, or make you feel less than you are. It's crucial to surround yourself with people who lift you up, not pull you down. This might mean having tough conversations or even distancing yourself from certain individuals. Remember, your well-being and self-esteem are worth protecting. Now, overcoming these hurdles isn't an overnight process. It requires patience, practice, and persistence. It's about changing your mindset, setting realistic goals, and cultivating a supportive network. Most importantly, it's about recognizing your worth and believing in your potential. Overcoming these obstacles is a crucial step in your journey to enhanced self-esteem. And remember, this journey is uniquely yours. There's no right or wrong way to travel it, only your way. So, what changes when you start to value yourself more? The power of self-esteem radiates far beyond the confines of our own minds. It's an invisible force that can transform our lives in myriad ways. When you begin to hold yourself in higher regard, the world around you shifts as well. A robust self-esteem can lead to improved relationships. When you respect yourself, others pick up on that energy, leading to more mutual respect and understanding in your interpersonal interactions. It's a ripple effect that begins with you and extends outward. Moreover, a strong sense of self-worth is a bulwark against the storms of life, promoting better mental health and increased resilience. It becomes a protective shield, helping you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and less stress. The journey to enhance self-esteem isn't always easy, but it's undoubtedly worthwhile. It's an investment in yourself, your happiness, and your future. When you value yourself, you empower yourself. Start your journey to enhance self-esteem today.